Hello everyone. Welcome to Monday Meditation and Musings again. I have a little visitor here today. I have the lovely Winnie dog, who I'm puppy sitting at the moment. Well, she's doggy sitting at the moment. So it's her first time here and she gets a bit barky and she's very clingy. So if she barks, I apologise, but she just wants to kind of hang out with us, which is really cool as well. So what I wanted to do today was I wanted to do meditation around calming and just bringing some calm back into our lives. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm so distracted with the dog because she's like pawing at my hand to pet her. So tomorrow we have the Virgo full moon. And so the full moon is when the sun and the moon are at opposite sides of, say if we're looking at a natal chart, they're at the opposite side of the chart. So currently the sun is in the sign of Pisces. Hey guys, how are you doing? So currently the sun is in the sign of Pisces and it is opposite the sign of Virgo, which means that the sun is shining its light over onto the moon, which is currently in Virgo, which gives us the full moon in Virgo. So what that means is we have this kind of, so we've just had a Pisces new moon. Now we've got the Virgo, the opposite side full moon. And it's basically like a being on a seesaw as such, okay? So on one side you've got Pisces, which is the ethereal, kind of impractical, idealistic, spiritual, creative, flowy kind of sign. And then you've got Virgo at the other side, which is very practical. It's very down to earth. It's an earth sign. It's all about our day-to-day work routines, our day-to-day routines. It's about our health. So where Pisces would be about our spiritual health, Virgo would be about our physical health. And where Pisces would be kind of like very nebulous and kind of floaty and not necessarily have an attachment to time, because Pisces kind of nearly has a one-way connection with the ethereal realms. Virgo is very much down to earth here and it's like, okay, what have we got next? What's on the agenda? What do we need to do? I myself am a Virgo sun. So the sign of Virgo, people who have Virgo in their charts, you could have sun, moon, rising, you could have a stellium, which is a collection of planets, and you might have, aspects into Virgo, just Virgo and kind of energy. The energy tends to be very, we like to take information in, pull it apart, put it back together in a way that's useful and helpful for other people to understand. So Virgo people will be the people who are like, they see the watch, they want to take it apart to see how it works. They kind of go, yeah, I could do a better job than that, put it back together. And then they're like, there's your lovely watch and it's working even better than ever could before. That's Virgo energy. Virgos are very, by nature, very, very analytical. We're deemed to be very critical, but actually I feel like we're more critical of ourselves than we are necessarily of others. Or if we come across as being critical, quite often it's because Virgos by nature have this intuitive ability of being able to see chaos and put order onto it. We have this ability to see something and kind of like see something that somebody does or a way of doing something and go, do you know what, this could be actually better. And we don't mean it to be like, this is better than your idea. It's just, this is actually better and it'll save you more time and you're going to love it. But it can come across as a little bit nitpicky at times as well. So there's like the positive and negative side to Virgo. But they're incredibly analytical, like total problem solvers. If you have stuff going on in your life, Virgos are going to be the one to really help you fix it and problem solve it. So Virgo also rules our health because it rules in modern astrology, it rules the 6th house. And the 6th house in astrology is all to do with your health, your day-to-day work routines, your actual routines as well, but your health routines by themselves. So it's a very like clockworky kind of house and sign. And if you look at your work routines and you look at your day-to-day, if you're not, if everything's all over the place and chaotic, you yourself are going to feel all over the place and chaotic. And you may have a lot of like rebellious energy in your chart that makes you not want to maybe conform to your own routine, but underneath it all, you know that when there's routine in place, you feel so much better. And this is very, very Virgoan. because when your routine and day-to-day is balanced, your health itself is balanced. So if you're struggling with stress, anxiety, overwhelm, if you're not sleeping well, insomnia is a very Virgo-esque type of thing as well. Digestive issues tend to be connected with Virgo. If you're struggling with any of these, or it might even just be that when people are talking to you, that it's kind of like you're on edge, or you're frustrated, or you're anxious. This can be very Virgo type energy as well. As I said, I'm Virgo, and I can feel my nervous system is quite high at the moment. Virgo is attached to the sign of Mercury, or Mercury is attached to the sign of Virgo, and Mercury is like, you know, like in the head all the time. It's very kind of like mind, very, very busy mind activity. And even I'm finding it kind of hard to do my normal communication today as well. So the full moon, what it does is it shines a light on the areas of life that you perhaps over the last 6 months have neglected, let fall away, maybe get chaotic. So again, the way the full moon works is that the full moon is the culmination. It's the exposing, it's the shining the light on the seeds that you planted in the Virgo new moon. And the Virgo new moon was back in Virgo in August, September. So this is gonna let some of this wash over your head. But when we have a new moon in a sign, we have a full moon 6 months later in the same sign. And so over the last 6 months, since summer last year till now, you might be very well looking at your routines and your health and your day-to-day and how that's kind of lost form, lost shape. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious because your routines have been completely disrupted. So my freebie for you guys here today is on my brand new website, which I'm very excited about. I have a download button that you can just go to deborahjkelly.com, and when you click on there, you can actually download my 7-day crisis to calm guide and tracker. There is an ebook, there's a full ebook that you can download from the website as well, that's for sale. But for those who just want a taster as to what this could look like and feel like, download that tracker. It's just really, really helpful. And for anybody who's been on my 7-day Crisis to Calm live challenge, where we're actually doing it together for 7 days, you'll be able to attest to the fact that it just nurtures and brings you back into calm. And what is it about? It's literally working with your day-to-day routine, it's working with your food, it's working with your sleep, and it's working with your water. The things that we do every single day to help and heal and nurture us. All we need to do is tidy them up and create like your own ritual around them, your own routine, your own structure around them, and you're going to feel so much more healthy and so much more balanced. Sleep is absolutely huge. As I say, for those with Virgo in your chart, sleep is a big issue. Really, really struggling with insomnia because the head is so busy all the time. So the 7-day Crisis to Calm tracker and guide will tell you the areas of life that you want to tidy up and how to tidy them up so that you can feel more grounded, feel more calm, feel more connected. And when you tidy up your day-to-day work routines and your day-to-day home routines, your health routines, oh my God, the peace and calm that can come back into your life in only 7 days, it's insane. And also it depends on how long you've been out of alignment for as to how quickly this works. So sometimes you might do it in 7 days, you might be like bish bash bosh, totally back to yourself, totally back to normal. And then on, you know, if you get to the end of the first week, you might want to keep doing it again if your anxiety, stress and overwhelm has been a little bit more chronic and lasting a little bit longer as well. So that's my freebie today, and that's the Virgo full moon. So how can you work with it? You can work with it by doing the meditation that we're going to do today and downloading that tracker. I think I'm running another 7-day Crisis to Calm live challenge for those who want to actually join me. I'll be doing my next one in April. I'm not sure the date just yet, so stay tuned on Instagram. But that's basically, it's going to be a Telegram group with me in it doing the 7-day Crisis to Calm along with you. You'll get a free ebook with it. You'll get loads of holistic skills and tools, and we'll be in contact. We'll do 2 Zooms as well, one at the beginning and one at the end, to be able to help get you back on track and just come back into balance, because that's all we want, right? And it's so easy for us to fall out of balance. So for today, we are going to do a nice calming meditation. We're not going to do a whole lot. We're literally just going to sink into our space. We're going to connect in with where we're at and just feel the peace and balance in our bodies. So when you're ready, when you stay nice and quiet now, which is great. So when you're ready, just grab a cushion, put it underneath your bum. If you're sitting on a chair, keep your back nice and straight because you want the energy to travel up and down nice and freely. If you're lying down, just close your eyes. And obviously if you're driving, don't close your eyes because, as I say, that would be just ridiculous. For anybody who can't watch this, press the save button and you can watch it back later on. So what I'm going to get you to do is just place your hands on your knees and just close your eyes. And just take a moment to place your awareness on the room around you. What sounds can you hear? What smells can you smell? Just become aware of the room itself. And then start to become aware of your body, your physical body. Before we do any kind of a scan or tune in too much to it, I just want you to become aware of any areas that you might be holding tension. Any areas which might feel a little bit contracted, or maybe you're hunched over, you're bent over, maybe you're holding your belly or your hips or thighs, maybe you're locked into a position or you're locked into a structure, or maybe you're just feeling little areas of constriction or tight areas around your body. Just become aware of that. Becoming aware of any sensations of stress or anxiety in and around the body area. And you don't need to label it, get rid of it, or do anything. You just need to become aware of it. So often when we feel the kind of cocktail of emotions in our body, we just want to get rid of them. When in actual fact, they're a message, they're sending a sign to us to tell us that you don't feel safe, or you don't feel secure, or you don't feel comfortable or relaxed. And it can be hard for us to figure out what are these feelings, because quite often we don't have words or names for them. So just not to label them, just become aware of the feelings in your body. And just become aware of the location of where they are. And for today, I'm going to ask you to just place a colour on those feelings or emotions. Those contracted areas, those stressed out, anxious or tight areas. And if you don't have any tight areas, or you're not feeling stressed or anxious, feel into the comfort in your body, the expansion and the openness in your body. And put a colour on that as well. So whatever feelings are coming through, literally just really record them. Allow them to be there. Don't try to get rid of them. And just put a colour, a shape, a texture. Are they big? Are they small? Are they inside your body, outside your body? So for me, I'm feeling today of a lot of anxiety, and I feel like it's because of this big full moon bringing in that huge energy. So for me, it feels like just a big ball of energy around my chest and my belly area. And there's nearly like a traveling of the energy up and down. So become aware and just feel into your body. Is there movement there? Is there movement in that emotion? And when you've got it recorded, and once again, allow it to be there and send a message. Just literally tell it inside your head that it's okay to be there. It's absolutely fine. What I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to now take a moment to tune into another part of your body wherever that may be, that feels expansive or free or open. Find it. There might be just the slightest, smallest little area where it just feels that little bit more open, that little bit more free. And just breathe into that. Find that free, expansive, open feeling. It might even feel joyful, or it might feel like there's love or sense of freedom in it. Just breathe into that and just magnify it and make it a little bit bigger. And then again, take a deep breath in through your nose and just expand that feeling of freedom and joy and love wherever it is in your body, and just make it a little bit bigger. And again, finding that spot of freedom, joy, love, expansion. Breathe into it and make it just a little bit bigger again. And I want you to get up close and personal with that feeling. Just feeling how good it feels in your body. And just turn it up. Turn up the intensity, the colour, the sound, the feelings of it. Make it bigger, 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 bigger. And allow it to just consume and take over your body. This beautiful, expansive, joyful feeling of love, harmony, peace, calm, whatever that is for you. Allow it to expand out and past your body. Allow this feeling to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you're sitting in a beautiful bubble of light. And feel the connection of this beautiful bubble of light. Feel the connection of that with your heart space. Feel into the calm of that. Feel into the safety of that. Feel into the ease and flow of that. Allow it to just really marinate into every cell in your body, that beautiful, easy flow of calm, joy, love, expansion, peace. Allow that bubble of light to infuse every cell in your body from head to toe. And just take a few moments in this quiet space. Allow your mind to rest and settle. Feel the peace and calm. And for a moment, I want you to just become aware of the contact point between your bum and the chair or the bed or wherever it is that you're sitting or lying down. I want you to imagine, like a tree, they had these beautiful roots spreading from the bottom and the base of your body, from the root chakra, down into the earth, through the ground, down into the earth. You might even hear the roots moving and crackling their way down through the layers of the earth, growing and spreading and just seeking out new ground to just break through. Keep breaking down through the earth, through all the layers of the earth. Imagine that network of roots really anchoring you down into the earth, connecting you with that earth energy which feels more heavy and dense and solid and secure and grounding and nurturing and healing. When you've done that, I want you to just imagine that you're absorbing that lovely earthy energy from the earth all the way back up through that root system, all the way up through the base, your root chakra at the base of your spine, and allow that slow, grounded, earthy energy to travel up your spine, allowing that energy to permeate in and around all the organs in your body, allowing you to feel earthed, grounded, calm, slow. Allowing that energy from that root system move up your spine, up into your upper spine, past your stomach, past your heart, allowing little roots to come out of that into your body, anchoring into your body. So you're anchored into the earth and anchored into your body. Allowing that root system spread out into your body, bringing that grounded, healing, nourishing, calming energy. Allow it to move up into your neck, up into your head. And I want you to imagine that you're almost like a tree now. You feel like the trunk of a tree, which is grown from these beautiful roots in the earth. Imagine as that trunk extends upwards, out through the top of your body, up into the sky like a mighty oak, allowing you to feel encompassed and part of that tree. Imagine the branches spreading upwards out into the sky, up towards the sky. And each of those branches is an area of your life seeking order, seeking structure, seeking systems, routine. And you don't need to do anything, you're just imagining all these branches spreading out up into the sky as though they were like hands and palms facing upwards. And what I want you to do is just imagine as though your hands were spread out like branches, palms facing upwards. And on those palms, you're offering up your day-to-day work routine, any health issues and concerns that you may have, your career routines, your work at home routines, your relationship routines, your routines around you and your environment and the people that you interact with. Just imagine those hands and palms spreading upwards, offering out as though you're seeking answers to this. And it's not for you to decide, it's not for you to figure out how to make this more orderly and structured and more routine. You're trusting, you're offering up your trust to the universe, to God, to Source, handing over your problems, handing over your concerns, handing over the chaos and the confusion and the overwhelm and the stress. You're handing it up, offering it up in trust and guidance, knowing that the more calm you are, the more answers you receive and steps and guidance you receive from God, from the universe, from your higher self. And just feel into that feeling of surrendering. Knowing that everything is as it should be and trusting that you're being led and guided. Just take a few more moments here before we come back. Allowing yourself to feel comfortable, reassured, surrendered, safe, calm, grounded. And when you're ready, just bring your hands into prayer position in front of your chest. And you're just going to take 3 inhales and exhales. So we're going to inhale through the nose for 4, hold for 3, exhale for 6. And you're going to do this 3 times. So breathing in through the nose, hold for 3, exhale through the mouth, hold for 3, inhale through the nose, hold for 3, exhale, letting go for 6, hold for 3, final inhale all the way in, fill your belly and lungs, hold for 3, exhale for 6, releasing and letting go. Just feel into your body for how you feel now. Allowing more and more space for peace and calm. And when you're ready, just drop your head and just slowly open your eyes facing the ground and coming back to center. I hope that you enjoyed that. It was a little bit of improv, I won't lie. Just to feel grounded. You know, Virgo is an earth energy, but it has a lot of mental busyness attached to it. And so there's such a need to like ground in that energy and feel the energy of the earth to ground that mental energy as well. So with this full moon, depending on where the full moon is, you're so welcome, Susie. Depending on where the full moon is in your own personal chart, will tell you where a light has been shown or will be shining in what area of your own chart. Again, on my website, you can actually download a free copy of your own birth chart. So go have a look at that. What have I got coming up? So I have more meditation and musings on Monday next coming. On Monday, the 20th of March, I have another, I'm very excited, I have another in-person Women's Moon Meditation and Musings live in Fair House Community Centre. You're so welcome, Jessie. So Fair House Community Centre in Dublin 20, is it Dublin 24? Dublin 20? My God, in Fair House Community Centre. On March the 20th, we have the Aries new moon. So we're going to be working with that Aries energy, which is real fiery energy. So that's something to look forward to. And if you want to know more, there's more links on my website again. Outside of that, don't forget to download your Crisis to Calm tracker. And then what else do I want to put down? Oh yeah, I'm going to do some cards. Oracle pull. I got the most beautiful deck called Sacred Forest from somebody there about 2 weeks ago, and it's just the most beautiful card deck. I really, really love it. So sit in that energy that you're in, and what I would say is place your hand on your heart, find the stillness inside, and literally ask yourself, what is it that I need to know in this moment? What is it that I need to know in this moment? And I will do a card pull. What is it that you need to know? So I love this. Talk about serendipitous. So the card is Unicorn, and it's purity, number 45. And what is Virgo about but purity? You know, Virgo is also very much connected to, as I say, it's connected to health, but it's also connected to like natural healing, like herbal medicine, anything of natural that would be like traditional natural medicine, anything to do with the body, working with the body. But it's also purification of the body, because Virgo by itself is a sign of that loves perfection and perfecting things, and they can get a little bit over perfectionistic. I can totally tell you that as a Virgo sun, that when I'm not doing things in my external world, when I'm not fixing things in my external world, I kind of like, it turns on me, like, and I'll be like fixing myself. And it's all about kind of perfection of the self, and purity in essence is about perfection as well. So I'm going to read that one out. So number 45. So, unicorn purity. You peer through the tall oak trees. Isn't that so beautiful that we just did the oak tree in the meditation as well? You peer through the tall oak trees into a sacred meadow. In the centre of the meadow, illuminated by a single ray of sunlight, stands a radiant, noble, pure white unicorn. The aura around it shimmers, wavers and sparkles as if the unicorn was lit from within with 1,000 dancing stars. Oh, isn't that beautiful? This card can appear when you are ready to step into the innocence of a child and see the world with the eyes of wonder. Traditionally, unicorns represent purity, innocence, hope, faith, high ideals and miracles. When you stop looking at the world through the lens of your past, you'll find how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. The past doesn't need to define you. Know that life can begin fresh and new. This card can also appear when there is the need for inner purification and renewal, Virgo full moon. Take time to release what doesn't serve and support you in life, and watch the miracles unfold. Unicorns are also symbols of miracles, magic and enchanted living. This legendary creature can call the seemingly impossible into reality. If you have a dream that has eluded you for a while, this card is letting you know that all things are possible. The purity of your heart is emerging, and it's time for sweet innocence to flood your being. Purify your life, step into your innate innocence and believe in miracles. They are coming. The spirit of unicorn says, no matter what happened in your life, step into your innate innocence now. You have a pure soul. You're a child of the Creator. Let go of the past and see the world with new eyes, and almost miraculously, wonders will abound. I love this so much. A lot of the work that I'm doing currently at the moment is I'm doing the 12-week Reconnect Your Creativity with a group of people. And it's essentially about reconnecting with the child artist within, the child creator within. Because when we're adults, we can forget how to play, we can forget how to create. And something that I would definitely say to you is, if you're struggling with the seriousness of life, take a look inside and see, what was it that I used to do as a kid that I haven't done in a long time? What was it that I used to get excited about as a kid? Because with Virgo and Pisces, like Virgo is very practical day to day. Pisces is like how we escape and where we create through. And it's asking us to balance that, you know. So I would definitely say, tap into your inner child and make a promise to yourself, make a date with yourself this week to find something that you can do that is just for the sake of it. And I give you total permission to do it, because as adults, sometimes we need to be given permission to do it. Sometimes we need to be told to go do it. So go into a pound shop, go buy yourself some glitter, buy yourself some kiddie scissors or something like that, some stickers, and grab some paper and just make a card. Make a card and send it to somebody that you love. Make a card and send it to yourself. Write out an affirmation that you love and put glitter all around it, cut it out into a funny shape, draw on the page, do whatever it is that you do. If you can remember as kids, like how often would you see a kid, like a really young kid, go, sorry, no, I'm not very creative, so I can't do that. Kids don't do that. Kids are like, give me the glitter, give me anything that will stick to me and colour me, you know. Even when kids are not, as adults, creative, you have created things as kids, you've played with things, and sometimes we just need to let that inner child out. So I am giving you a challenge if you wish to accept it, which is this week, go to a pound shop, buy some beautiful random bits of twinkly things and make a card, write an affirmation, decorate it and put it up somewhere. And I would love you to take a photo of it and put it into your story or put it up as a post and tag me in it, because I would love, love, love to see your creations. And I might share some of my own as well. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me again, guys. I love it. It just totally fills my heart and soul when I see people getting value out of the meditation. So thank you so much. And I shall see you next week with more meditation and musings. If there's anything that you guys are struggling with in particular at the moment that you would like me to do a meditation and musings on that I can help you with, I would love to start doing like little Q&As for like being able to kind of like coach or mentor via these lives as well. So if there's anything and anything that you're interested that you want me to talk about, that I can share any nuggets of wisdom on, that I can help you with, that's going on for you in the moment, drop me a message, drop me a DM, and I can make a meditation and musing around that as well. It's likely that it's going to be something to do with the energy astrologically as well. So thank you all. Do me a huge favor, if you don't mind. I can see some of your lovely hearts coming up on the screen there as well. If you wouldn't mind, just hit the like button for me, because it helps my posts reach more people. If you can hit the share button with somebody that you know who might be interested in these free meditations, I would absolutely love for you to share with them as well. They're free and they're every Monday. Look after yourself, guys, and I shall talk to you all soon. And yeah, see you later. Bye from Winnie too. Look, Winnie is like totally stretched out here. She's totally buzzed. See you later.